Hey, it's your boy Lex Master here, back again with another podcast tonight, y'all. Like, we got some good things coming, and we totally got a big podcast here. If y'all are Zelda fans, basically. But anyways, so our members that we have for tonight is he's is a fan favorite. He's the guy. He's that boy. He's the boy with the music and all the clout and shit. It's Sherman 5.
Yo, what's up? I'm using the song of time to go back to 3 days before I was depressed and I had to face the moon, guys.
Yo, that was smooth. And then we got our other boy, the he literally had a hard time trying to catch Rayquaza on the stream.
God damn it!
Fucking salty about that shit. And it's our boy. He's the big boy, miles per hour.
He's a fast boy.
Yeah.
Zoom. Hello
Go
there,
check-
miles per hour.
But last but not least, one of our other boys, the boys that keeps us all high in energy and shit. He's the YouTube boxer, the boy,
Cocaine?
Max. Oh.
It keeps you high on energy.
So I was thinking the other day, I know we call ourselves the Four Swords Podcast, but theoretically, there's two Monados out there. Is it the Five Swords Podcast if we include two Monados?
No, because no one else is taking up with the Monado. Now stop trying to fuck up our dynamic,
Well,
Max.
then again, in Fire Emblem Awakening, there's two Falchions. So then it should
The
be
six-
the sixth sword.
yeah,
Listen,
the
we're not
six.
we're not trying to have a
Yeah.
Marvel Cinematic Universe here, guys. Let's keep it
Yeah.
simple. But my question, see, everyone's gonna be asking, what do you want from the anniversary? My question is, what do you not want? And I've already talked to you guys about what I don't want, and what I don't want is them to re-release the N64 versions of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I'd rather them release the 3DS versions of those fucking games because they're better. Not entirely, but I'm sorry. I'd rather go through the faster text in Ocarina of Time 3D with Gabora Gabora than the slower text of the N64 version before I rip my fucking hair out with that owl. I swear to God. What do you guys not want to see for this anniversary?
All right, so this is already confirmed and announced, but I still don't want it, and that is a $60 port of Skyward Sword, and just throw HD on it. That's about
That's valid.
it. I know some people were like, is that really part of the anniversary? I'm gonna consider it a part of the anniversary just because
Yeah,
it's something.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would.
Although, I mean, the only beneficial thing about Skyward Sword HD coming to the Switch is those amazing Joy-Cons.
To kind of like put closure to my point, kind of my opinion, it's just more of like, as long as they keep the games in like a collection, keep popular games like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, or any other game out there that's big in the collection, not at $6 itself, because it just doesn't feel right with that.
Yeah, it doesn't. And it looks like if we do talk about collections, we're gonna have to leave Skyward Sword out of it because Skyward Sword's getting its own port for $60, sadly.
Yeah.
So now, like all 3 slots are available now for a collection. If we're thinking of a 3 collection, maybe a 4-game collection, maybe do what they didn't do for Mario.
So, speaking, I want to add on to what you're saying, if that's okay. I was waiting to ask this, but since you brought this up, I think it's good to bring it up now. Do you think it's going to be a 3-game collection or a 4-game collection? Because
Probably 3.
the marketing, I would think they would be like, oh, it's the Triforce collection, so it's like 3 games. But at the same, when I'm looking at that, I'm like, they're just missing one more game, and they could have like all mainline 3D
3D,
Zelda games
yeah.
on the Switch, and it makes me wonder, is Nintendo gonna like be like, oh, we should probably have all of those games on the Switch, or are they just gonna be like, we don't care? Because I feel like obviously the obvious picks would be the ones that they're gonna be debating about is, are they gonna throw Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time?
They should do both because they're a package deal.
Yeah, but if it's on the collection, I think they're gonna be like Twilight Princess HD, Wind Waker HD, and then one of them is gonna be those, and it's probably gonna be Ocarina of Time, and then Majora's Mask is gonna be like the Galaxy 2 of.
I was just about to say, yeah, one of those games is gonna get Galaxy 2, and Majora's Mask is likely gonna be that game.
That sucks because like
Uh,
Nintendo could have all in like one system. It's interesting.
Well, now watch them not do either of those and just pull a six pack where we got what is it? We got the 3D games. So we got Ocarina, Majora, Wind Waker, and Twilight. But then we got what is it? We got like Minish Cap, like the Seasons games too and shit like that. Like we got some of the handheld games just ported onto there as well. It's like, oh yeah, here's 6 games. It's like, cause you also got Link to like Link Between Worlds, so that's technically a 2 Triforces. You got the light Triforce and the dark Triforce, so it's like, why not do that? That'd be interesting if they actually if they actually ported the handheld games over. That'd be interesting.
They don't give too much love anyway, so that'd actually be great.
But Miles, what do you not want to see like for this collection?
Limited time releases, just like they did for the Mario collection.
Yeah, or this anniversary in general. It doesn't have to be a collection. It could be anything, like comics, whatever, like Zelda 35th.
Comics. What else? We're gonna get to the idea of a Zelda 35, but I absolutely loved Mario 35, but it's gone. And that one was free. Like, I don't see an excuse to preserve the anniversary. Like, we could still celebrate the anniversary outside of the actual base.
I guess we've kind of touched on this, but I'll ask it anyways. Is Nintendo going to do a very similar thing like they did with Mario and make a Zelda 3D collection, and it is going to be a time release? We pretty much talked about it. I think we're all in agreement it is going to happen.
Sadly.
I think the question is, what are the games going to be, since, they have 4 games.
Well, I actually have something I want to add before we get to that. Like, because I know folks have said like, oh well, they kind of get away with this kind of thing over time. It's just like, but it doesn't really make it, okay. For them to keep doing it and whatnot. So I think I would hope that they would, change that. At least try to because it's already hard enough trying to find games like Sunshine and it's just all these other games, and like even Zelda games is hard to find.
It's definitely Zelda games.
Because like scalpers, and this even gives scalpers so much more advantage because they can just go to the store and buy the whole thing and charge it for like, I don't know, $50 to $80 and whatnot. It's just they're giving y'all, like, people Nintendo, they're just y'all giving them more of an advantage here and whatnot. It's just making it difficult for those who kind of wait on their paychecks and shit. So it's just.
I've seen people sell their Nintendo Switches with Mario 3DS All-Stars on it for like thousands of dollars, but I'm like, there's like an overflow of copies on eBay.
I paid
right
$35,000 for my copy. You mean to tell me people are buying for $1,000? That's a huge deal.
Bro,
right there. That's
I know,
savings.
Right?
Savings.
I know, right? Damn. But like I've legit seen like an overstock of copies on eBay. So it's just like, why are you gonna sell your whole system for $1,000 when someone can probably get a physical copy for like, what, maybe $70, $80? Like, over an initial price, but still, the fuck, you idiot! It's not worth that much. It's not a rare game right now.
Those are the type of people that probably was like, oh, my iPhone has Flappy Bird. Okay, I'm selling this thing for $1,000.
Why did you just say the same? Why did you say the same thing that my friend Austin at work said? He said, "Yeah, people do the same thing with Flappy Bird." I'm like, I'm not surprised. That's because Flappy Bird's now a rare game.
And they're probably like, I got Fortnite on my phone now, the iOS.
You can find knockoffs of Flappy Bird that are so knockoff that it's the actual Flappy Bird pretending to be a knockoff. Okay.
To add on to, I've thought of a question that's similar to this question. And thinking it in my head, I would not be surprised if Nintendo does this. What if they were to release Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD as like a double pack, like those 2 games into one cartridge, sell that for $60, then make a whole nother collection having Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on there, both 2 $60 games.
I mean, the majority, the N64 games better be the 3DS version, or else I'm not buying that shit. I'm not.
The thing is, I'd love to see the 3DS versions be the verses, but like one thing that they had an advantage of being on 3DS was a touchscreen. You could switch things like on a whim like that. So I wonder how they could translate that to the Switch.
Yeah, but Miles, do you really want to go back to that slow text speed from Ocarina with Game Boy Gaboro?
Not at all.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Do you not know how many times I wanted to murder that owl because he wouldn't shut the fuck up?
So I guess
I love how the cruise is on no, by the way, so you can just hear all that. Okay.
It's like, damn, fuck. Why say no? Yes, I read it. I don't want to hear it again.
would you guys be mad at that if Nintendo's like, we're gonna make 2 separate collections, $60? That's a Nintendo thing to do, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean you're not capping, but it's just like the thing is, I mean I guess I don't know. It's touchy in my opinion because it's just like they might as well just do like a whole 3 collection. Better than just do all that. I mean I know it makes for more money and stuff like that, and I understand how it kind of translate pretty well with like Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time being a 2-pack collection, and then other games. Whatnot. I think that'd be cool, but I think it would be okay, but it's just like I don't know. I just don't see it. I see more of a 3-game collection like they do.
I see it. It's just I feel like that'd be a bad idea.
I feel like what they should do though is like for like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, definitely do that. Do the HD versions. Like just get them on Switch for the $60. I'll pay for that. But for like the other ones, like do Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, the 3DS versions, but then do Link Between Worlds from 3DS. Since that's technically another 3D Zelda game, it was just on a 3DS, not a console. So like just do that. So like make that a triple pack for $60, and then do the HD versions of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess for $60. Because I'm sorry, if you try to get Twilight Princess now from eBay or even on Nintendo's website themselves, it's still $50. So like to me that's a deal already. But if you do Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and then you do Link Between Worlds, then I feel like put that on the Switch. I feel like that'll be good because Link Between Worlds is technically a 3DS is technically a 3D game. It's just a 3D top-down game. Kind of like how Link's Awakening is on the Switch. It's a 3D Zelda game, but it's like a 3D top-down now. So I feel like if they did that, it would be better instead of just having 2 double packs for $60.
Question number 2. So obviously, I think to really celebrate the anniversary of Zelda would be to release Breath of the Wild 2 this year for the 35th anniversary.
Big one.
Do you guys think that is possible that we could be seeing that game coming out this year, since we saw at the the latest Nintendo Direct while they were talking about Skyward Sword HD that the development's going great and that there will most likely be news in the coming months, which is now looking like it's actually going to be E3, and that we will be getting Breath of the Wild 2 news in a few months. So one thing I want to say is normally Nintendo already announced their holiday game. Like they announce the title and they say what year it's coming out. I'm wondering at E3 this year, they're going to be like, okay, Breath of the Wild 2, here's a new trailer. Look at it. Then at the very end, similar to how we got the Breath of the Wild trailer at the first Nintendo Switch presentation, trying to figure out what the release date of the Nintendo Switch was. I feel like in this trailer, they're going to be showing at the very end that it's coming out December 2021 with an actual release date, similar to how they did that trailer of the Nintendo Switch. I guess you could call it a launch trailer, since that was the final trailer, since we never got a trailer again for Breath of the Wild after that Nintendo Switch presentation.
That was a good trailer, though.
It was. I think we're going to see a similar trailer like that, and it's going to be like 2021 December. That's my take on it. Miles, you go.
I completely agree with you. Like December 2021, yeah. Like it would have to be late this year if they do want it out this year. And I'm kind of in the camp thinking that they're gonna reuse a lot of assets, and that's fine because the Zelda series has always done that. Like Majora's Mask, a lot of and people love Majora's Mask to death. So like, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, like everyone says it's excellent. So
it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to playing the 3DS version. But
Yes,
side note. Point is, like, that would be that would make an excellent E3. Like remember the E3 where it was just Breath of the Wild? I feel like if they do that with Breath of the Wild too, just a segment, like this E3 would probably be one of Nintendo's best. And if we get, more Smash news and Metroid Prime 4, it would go down in history as straight up one of Nintendo's best E3s ever. So, like, I see nothing but high stuff for Breath of the Wild 2 specifically.
So, I'll find it funny, like, if they do release Breath of the Wild for Zelda's anniversary, but it's like, we're going to release it on March 31st, 2022. We just about missed the deadline, but we promise it's still part of the anniversary, even though it's not in the same year. But no, I feel like that would be a good move to release, like, I feel like they would be giving us more for Zelda at that point than they did Mario if they give us like a collection, Skyward Sword HD, and then like to top it all off, the cream of the crop, the cherry on top of the icing, Breath of the Wild 2, and have Breath of the Wild 2 be like the better game between Breath of the Wild and its sequel. Like just have the sequel just be way better, just way better. Like I could see it happening, but the quality of the game, I don't know. But like I hope it's at least good. But usually with Nintendo, when it comes to Zelda and Mario games are usually under a fucking microscope, like the biggest, like the best microscope ever to make sure that it's good. So it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, for this topic, honestly, after them not saying anything, which just kind of felt a bit, well, because they haven't said anything at all last year, and now they just kind of like said something about it, like you basically said something about they said something about it in the recent direct we had, which is like, oh, come on, are you serious? But it's whatever, honestly. But like, and I do agree with Max. I think it would happen, definitely. But at the same time, there might be time where there might be things that come up that might, I don't know, delay. Because sometimes certain games do get delayed. I know did they say anything about anything being delayed yet?
Not that I've seen.
Not that I've
Yeah,
seen. No.
Okay. Yeah. Not that I've seen either. I just didn't know if that was like mentioned before or not, but like I just want to make sure. But yeah, it's just I'm thinking that I definitely agree with Max, but also I do kind of keep in mind that some things may happen to where it might get delayed.
All right, third question. I think this is something we kind of touched on, but didn't touch on it exactly, and that is, could we get a Legend of Zelda 35 game similar to Super Mario Bros. 35? I think many of us thought this is kind of what the approach was with Nintendo, and that's why it was a like limited release free game, Super Mario Bros. 35, that it was going to go away and be like a Zelda game. Well, it's gone, and nothing happened. The only thing that did happen is that Mario actually got eaten by Pac-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man 99, which is interesting.
Which is Pac-Man 99, that's interesting. That is interesting, and I would have originally said yes, we would get a game like that, but after seeing this whole Pac-Man thing, I think not only did Pac-Man eat Mario, I'm pretty sure he just ate Link with that announcement of Pac-Man 99. Miles, you go.
My lord. So, yeah, I have a feeling that a game like this definitely could happen. Zelda 35. It's just, I could imagine the big twist could be that, the more monsters you kill, the more links show up or something like that. However, I thought to myself, what if they wanted to switch things up? Maybe instead of, for the first Legend of Zelda game, they could do Zelda 2 instead. It's the more challenging game.
It's also side-scrolling.
It's a side-scroller, yeah, so it could be a lot more similar to Mario. And really, it's just going to be another intense, who is going to make it out of this? And, like, imagine trying to do that at Death Mountain. Like,
oh god,
that game is awesome. And like, imagine the other links being Shadow Links, being all Dark Links. That'd be cool.
And I can't cheese them in the corner of the screen. God damn it.
Nope.
Miles, you maniac. I need to cheese my way, man.
So,
no,
with that in
Mega
mind,
Man.
with that in mind, do you think we'll see the Zelda 35 game still?
I'd say so.
You say so, okay. Because I don't know, like, I was a believer in Zelda 35, but that Pac-Man 99 kind of just, I feel like, killed it for me personally. I would still love it, but I don't know. Trevor, you're up.
I think so, but I think like it'll be months later, like probably around like November or something, like later, like in the fall. Give Pac-Man 99 its time, but then do Zelda. Be like, oh, for a limited time, like again, probably like Mario 35 will do this, but because didn't we get like Mario 35 like in September or something?
We got it in the 1st of October.
Yeah, so again, like watch Zelda do the same thing, and like again, March 31st, 2022, watch them take it down. But yeah, I feel like it would happen, but it would happen like around like October, September, whatever, like kind of like basically like Mario 35. But like, cause like, I mean, if they could turn Pac-Man into fucking a 99 battle royale game, I think they could do Zelda. Hell, they could probably do Minecraft if they put their minds to it.
Number 4. This is the one I'm actually really excited to talk about because I think I have some really cool predictions. And that is, what is your predictions for the anniversary? And this can also be your wants. It doesn't have to be a prediction. If you don't think it's going to happen, you can still talk about it if it's something you want. And it can be literally anything. I'm going to start. I have a lot of predictions, so I'm going to make it very quick. Number 1, I am actually expecting a either Link or Zelda skin in Fortnite to honor the anniversary of Zelda. It would obviously be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. I don't know how Fortnite handles the console skins. Like, I know they had Master Chief and Kratos. I don't know if you have to like order that exclusively on PlayStation or what. However, I do think those are they're definitely going to be doing something with Nintendo because Nintendo's the only company that doesn't have any presence in Fortnite. So next, I'm thinking Zelda 35 is no longer happening because they're actually going to make a brand new Zelda 4 Swords game for Nintendo Switch Online members. It would be a free game, and I think they're going to use all 4 of the links, and it's going to be very online friendly. And yeah, I think they're going to do something like that. It's been since the Triforce Heroes since we've seen those guys used, and they were only 3. So, but I think this one's going to bring back the original 4 links and that. And then I am also expecting an announcement for this is going to be a weird one, but I'm actually expecting them to announce a Zelda animated movie or a TV show with Illumination, the people that are actually doing the Mario Bros. Movie. And that is my predictions for the anniversary. That's stuff that's like non-gaming, because I do think they're going to do collections. I don't know if they're going to do 2 or 1, but I do think there's definitely going to be a collection coming out this year. And I obviously think Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out this year. Those are all my predictions. Miles, you're up.
An updated Hyrule Historia. I think it's high time we kind of get a definite answer to where exactly Breath of the Wild is in the timeline.
Yep.
Then that being said, they also established that spoilers for Age of Calamity, by the way. That game created another timeline.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that.
So yeah, I want to see that drawn out. I want to see the discourse online. It's just gonna be a whole mess, and I can't wait, because the Zelda timeline is, well, it's not Kingdom Hearts bad, but it is still pretty interesting.
I don't think anything could beat Kingdom Hearts, though. I don't think anything could beat that.
Honestly.
Every game is canon. Every game is canon. And
every game, even when it
probably
rewrites it. Even the mobile games that weren't ever ported.
Even the mobile game is canon. Are you kidding me?
Bro, Kingdom Hearts, that timeline is all fucked up.
Mm-hmm. So they could call it Hyrule Historia Volume 2 or anything like that. And, you know, they could also maybe replace Link's Awakening in the timeline with DX. And, you know what? Include the Tingle game in there. Why the heck not? The Tingle game and Link's crossbow training.
Anuma would very not be happy about that.
Hey,
Yeah,
at least I didn't say the CDI games.
Yeah, you're gonna make him very mad.
Remake the CDI games.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
Hey Zelda, come on, give me a kiss, why don't you? No. Almost got it. Ha ha ha.
Honest-
I'm dying to get paid.
Honestly, I think he would prefer the
Bro.
CDI games than having any Tingle representation. Apparently, Anuma like really hates Tingle. Like, there was a report saying that he was trying to get Koei Tecmo to not put Tingle as a playable character in Hyrule Warriors, but well, Tingle's a
Damn.
playable character.
Tingle's got his own solo games in Japan though too on the DS.
Yeah, that'd be interesting if that happens.
Yeah, they remade those
Yeah.
like for the there's like Tingle's single Avengers that were only released in Japan now available in America. You see people throwing away their Switches. Goddamn Tingle!
Speaking of Tingle, I think Tingle being a playable character in Hyrule Warriors is probably the funniest and coolest thing ever in existence. I just wanted to point that out.
I can agree. It's interesting set. I'll be honest. I'm surprised they don't have Tingle didn't like appear in Breath of the Wild or something like that. I'm surprised.
I think Anuma in his
Tingle appeared in Breath
timeline,
of the Wild, too.
in Anuma's timeline, I'm pretty sure he killed Tingle to make sure that character just never pops up again. Trevor, you're up.
I kind of like. I feel like this would be a perfect match in my mind if they did some sort of crossover with Fire Emblem in some sort of way.
Ooh. And is it
Like-
actually? Isn't it Fire Emblem's anniversary too?
I think last year was their 30th anniversary. Was their 30th actually?
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, because that's why they released the first game ever translated
That's
for
true.
its anniversary, which is why we also got that limited edition version of it too. That was very accurate to original NES games, but in terms of physical releases. But something like I don't know if it'd be like have a crossover one of the Warriors games that we have out, like some DLC or whatever. But like definitely have a crossover of some kind. Cause like seeing like Link and like Marth or Ike or some other famous Fire Emblem character like in a game together, like whether it be for DLC or some limited time stuff, would be very interesting. It's sort of a want that I have. But something I really hope they do. I hope they do re-release Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, the 3DS version on the Switch. I love those games. Majora's Mask is like my favorite game because I like out of all the 3D Zelda games. So I really would love to see them on the Switch, like with the updated graphics, their hands not looking so blocky anymore, and just maybe some fixes here and there to kind of have them closer to the originals, because there are some differences that are they're just completely different from the original. But again, I'll say for the third time, as long as I don't have to kill myself having to go through Kabora Gabora again with that slow ass text, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. That text is just. I'm sorry. That text is just, it's PTSD inducing, if anything. It's just like, this is why I don't go back to the N64 version. My final thing, instead of just Joy-Cons, do an actual limited edition Switch. Like the Mario one, in the sense where like the whole Switch has like a design on it. Not just the Joy-Cons in the back of it. Like make the whole Switch blue. Make it all green. If it's green, I'm buying that Switch. I will give a lung for that. I love green. So
I got a question for you, Trevor.
What's up?
So Nintendo loves gold. They really love Gold and Zelda together. If they made a golden Switch for the anniversary, would you be disappointed in that?
No, I'd actually give my entire jaw for that. Be like, I can't talk anymore, but I gotta go Switch. Oh man.
Mike Tyson.
No, it's like no. Mike Tyson's more like this. He's got lips to him. I'm a grandpa that lost all his teeth, man. So that's why I'm really just talking like this now, because I want the gold Switch. I mean, you're not wrong. They really do love their gold, though. They made a 24-karat gold Game Boy Advance SP for that. I don't think was ever claimed, or someone claimed it. Then the person who claimed that in the sweepstakes was never found out. It was never sold on eBay. So we do not have any other pictures of besides promotional stuff. But there was an actual 24-karat Game Boy Advance SP made.
That is really cool. That is really cool.
It's interesting the fact that we've never seen the person who has won it, if anyone has ever claimed it, to be honest. And if they have, I swear to God, if they threw it out after not using it for a while, I will kill them. I will find
You're gonna
them,
find
and I will
that thing
kill
at
them.
like a flea market. It's gonna be like a $2 thing. They're like,
I'll be like, I'll take it.
Sell it.
At least sell it, man. At least sell it. Or give it to your kids, and kids will be like, I don't want this. Sells it. It's like $2. I find it. I found the Holy Grail. I found the Holy Grail. Get away from me. It's mine. It's my precious. It's my precious.
That's
my,
exactly
my
what I said.
precious. Stupid human says, you don't know, it's my precious.
Luxray,
okay.
you're up.
please have them make some Zelda shoes, bro. Give them that green shoes. Give them that pink, nice,
I will buy those kicks.
yeah. Give us some Nikes or some Jordans or something, and it makes them Ganon Jordans or something, or I don't know, Nikes, some shit like that. Make them shits, bro. Like I want to go out there and flex. It just like
You just
show
want to
up.
flex with your kicks, man. Be like, yo, I got these Hyrulean kicks. You like it? I bet you fucking do.
Yes.
To add on to that, I think that's a possibility. I don't know if you saw with Puma, they did a whole Mario shoes line. They did like a Mario Sunshine shoe. They did a Mario 64 shoe. They did a Mario Galaxy shoe. They did like a whole entire line of a lot of the iconic Mario games. You might get what you want with Puma, at least. It might be Puma.
Yeah. I want to flex some shits, yo. And then
Bruh.
like, I would like to get a cool clothing line. Maybe at least some stuff for just basically stuff inspired by Link, or Ganon, or Zelda, or other characters. Something that'll look good. I know we've seen them before when they had Breath of the Wild was kicking up and everything.
Yeah.
It's just, and like something, and possibly,
Yo,
Yeah,
like Lux, I want you to think about this real quick. Like, watch, like, actually have them make kicks for like Zelda, like some nice good shoes. But when you click them, like little mini blades pop out of the front. Like, I got the Hyrule, I got the fucking Triforce of Courage, bitch. You want to fuck with me?
Yeah.
They have actual blades coming out of the front when you click them together.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
that.
funny.
That'd be fucking cool.
Oh my
It
God.
would be.
Nintendo, we're like, Nintendo, the fuck, and I'm just here like, I'm gonna stab a bitch. Anyone want to fuck with me? I'm gonna stab a bitch for the Hyrule really gods.
But like, yeah, and like, so maybe they could do something with Animal Crossing, possibly, where they have
I
like
forgot
stuff.
about that.
Yeah, because I know Mario did that. I'm pretty sure Zelda would do that too, and like maybe do some skins for. I mean, so far, like, and I agree with what Max said with like the Fortnite thing. I don't know what other skins would be used for other games, but like, definitely maybe something. Yeah, definitely something along the lines as that, and maybe some cool merch, like access to cool merch and stuff like that, and maybe yeah, that's basically all I can really think of going off of other stuff I like to see for basically the anniversary, basically. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool to see. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much. Or maybe I don't know. Like, I was also thinking about like some stuff. If other companies can do like artwork for inspired by Zelda, like let's say Pokemon does something. Pokemon did something with Mario, where Pikachu is dressed up in like Mario and Luigi and like all this sort of stuff. So what if they did something with Zelda, where something cool like that? I think that'd be really cute and really cool, especially.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I think that's all on me, all that I got there.
Yeah, I think that's all our questions. Are you ready to do our outro?
Yeah. So, but actually, is there any other questions? Any other questions you all thought of through this, or is just that was we're
Nah.
all good?
No,
I think we're all good.
I'm just
All
curious,
right.
just to add on, or not add on. I was expecting you guys were like, oh, a new Four Swords game. Do you guys want that or no?
Oh, I'd love that, man.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Just curious.
I haven't really
totally.
played the Four Sword games, so I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Come on, we're in a forest search for music.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. We're the Four Swords though.
Yeah.
It's even.
Unless you're playing Triforce Heroes, of course, it's 3 swords.
Yeah. The funny thing is, it's like, well, anyways, yeah, but so yeah, I just want to let you know, thank you all for watching the Four Swords podcast. Hope you all enjoyed this video. For those Zelda fans out there, please like, subscribe, comment what you think about what you want to see on the Zelda anniversary, and definitely check out our Discord too. We're a lovely family, but yeah, and also good thing. Yeah, we all just vibing, just chilling, but like, yeah, if y'all ever, definitely look forward to new things on some of the new things on the channel, like we talked about last video. And now, do y'all? How about about for me? I'm just say like everything with my channel is still being worked on, so y'all probably won't see anything from my solo channel just yet. So it's still being worked on as we speak and whatnot. Miles, what
What's
about
up?
you, bro? What your plug-in?
Let's see. Well, as I mentioned earlier, follow me on twitch.tv/221mph. Gonna start another game. I'm done with Emerald for a while. After that, pause this up anyway. Let's see. I am also subscribe to me at Miles per Hour and follow me on Twitter on Miles_per_hour1.
Alrighty then. And Trevor.
Y'all can catch me at my channel, TrevorMan5 and stuff, where I occasionally, yearly, bi-yearly, whenever I feel like it, upload videos. But like, I got a lot of stuff on there that you guys can watch. You can definitely catch me active on Twitter at PokeFanTrevor. It'll show up as TrevorMan5. And TikTok, you can also find me at PokeFanTrevor. I'm pretty sure it's TrevorMan5. I think it's still PokeFanTrevor, yeah. And and you can also check out my music, Zardius. That's Zard, like Zardious. I've been working with some mixers and stuff that we're getting back into recording songs and stuff to get my EP out there and stuff, and just working on the music to make it as good as possible. You can also catch me in Miles' chat too, just roasting him about a Rayquaza.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Remind me to make that an emote.
You really do need to make that an emo, or you just need to make it like just a meme for your fucking Twitch channel. It's like, Miles, did you catch a Rayquaza yet? Yes, I did. Can I see it? No, I released it. Why? Because it was a bitch.
Bro, yeah. And we got our boy, last but not least, we got our boy Nato. What's your plug-in, bro?
Just Minato Max on Twitter and Minato Max on YouTube. If for whatever reason you guys have not subscribed to my channel, we are very close to 1,700 subscribers. That'd be pretty cool to hit soon. Maybe for the month of April. I don't know. We're like 27 away from that. So yeah. Actually that's all my plugins. So yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, like I said, everything with me, channels being worked on. And also, I forgot to, I don't know how I forget this. Luxury Master Cost on Instagram and on Twitter. It's there. Y'all check it out. I got some shit coming in there. Also, we're also almost close to hitting 50 subscribers on this channel. Definitely, please subscribe. Definitely, definitely get your friends. Share these videos. Share this with your friends. Get this going so we can finally, and our aim for next month is to try to hit 50 subscribers, and I hope we can definitely make that happen and whatnot, make that soon and stuff like that. So definitely, if there's some videos that y'all haven't checked out, definitely check out some of our our banger videos, like just all the older ones, because they're baller, bro. They're baller. But yeah, so is there anything else I want to say to our lovely audience?
I just want to say, I think we gotta look into maybe calling it the Five Swords podcast, since there's actually six swords, because Miles made a very good point about his sword.
Yeah.
And
we're not doing that at all.
And I mean, theoretically, if we add up all the timelines of Zelda, I mean that's a lot of swords right there. I mean,
Max, let it go.
I'm just
saying,
let it
go for
if we talk about like Toon Link,
All I gotta
that's
say
another.
Is the best Zelda. Best Zelda's Hyrule Warrior Zelda. Fight me.